Ever heard the saying, "Nothing grows in comfort"? It's more than just a motivational quote. It's a fundamental truth about success, growth, and even confidence. Think about it. When you're comfortable, you feel safe. You're in a bubble where nothing can go wrong, where failure isn't a threat. But here's the catch. That same bubble that protects you from failure also blocks you from progress. It's like a plant in a tiny pot. It's safe from the wind and rain, but it can never grow into a mighty tree. Its roots are confined. Its potential is capped. Your comfort zone is that tiny pot. It feels secure, but it's actually the most dangerous place you can be if you have any ambition at all. Why? Because comfort kills growth. It whispers in your ear, "Don't try that. You might fail," or "Just stay here. It's easier." It makes you trade your long-term potential for short-term ease. Successful people understand this trade-off better than anyone. They know that to achieve anything meaningful, they have to step out of that bubble and face the wind. They actively seek discomfort, not because they enjoy pain, but because they know it's the only soil where strength, resilience, and true confidence can grow. Staying comfortable means staying the same. And in a world that's always changing, staying the same is the fastest way to get left behind. So the first step to unlocking your potential is to recognize that your cozy comfort zone isn't your friend, it's a cage. Now, you might think success is about one big, heroic leap out of your comfort zone, like quitting your job to start a business or moving across the world. But that's a myth. Success isn't one giant leap. It's a series of small, uncomfortable steps taken every single day. It's about daily discomfort. Think of it like training for a marathon. You don't just wake up one day and run 26 miles. You start with one uncomfortable mile. Then, the next day, maybe it's a little farther. You do it when you're tired, when it's cold, when you'd rather be on the couch. Each run is a small act of stepping into discomfort. Successful people apply this same logic to every area of their lives. They make the sales call they're dreading. They tackle the most difficult task on their to-do list first thing in the morning. They have the tough conversation they've been avoiding. They don't do these things because they're fearless. They do them because they're disciplined. They have trained themselves to do hard things over and over again until that discipline becomes as natural as breathing. They've built a habit of choosing the hard, important thing over the easy, trivial one. This repetition is what builds momentum. It turns discomfort from something to be feared into a signal that you're on the right track. It's the small, daily choices to embrace a little bit of difficulty that compound over time into massive success. It's not about being a hero once. It's about being consistent every day. So, what happens to your mind when you constantly choose comfort over challenge? The more comfort you choose, the weaker your mind becomes. It's a simple but powerful truth. Your brain is like a muscle. When you lift heavy weights, your muscles get stronger. When you avoid physical effort, they atrophy. The same principle applies to your mental toughness. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you're doing a rep for your mind. You're teaching it that it can handle pressure, that it can persevere through difficulty. Conversely, every time you retreat from a challenge because it feels too hard or too uncomfortable, you're teaching your brain to quit. You reinforcing the idea that effort is something to be feared and that giving up is the best option. Over time, this creates a pattern. Your tolerance for struggle gets lower and lower. The slightest obstacle feels like an insurmountable mountain. Procrastination becomes your default setting because starting something difficult feels overwhelming. Your mind learns to seek the path of least resistance in everything. This mental weakness is far more damaging than any single failure. It prevents you from even trying. Successful people understand this. They actively protect their mental toughness by intentionally putting themselves in situations that test them. They know that a strong mind, one that isn't afraid of a little struggle, is their single greatest asset. They starve their weakness and feed their strength. Let me ask you a question. Who do you want to be? The answer to that is shaped every single day by the things you choose to avoid and the things you choose to face. Who you become is shaped by what you avoid or face. Your identity isn't some fixed thing you're born with. It's something you build, action by action. Every time you choose to do something uncomfortable, you cast a vote for a new identity. When you drag yourself to the gym on a day you feel lazy, you're not just working out. You're casting a vote for being a disciplined person. When you speak up in a meeting, even though your voice is shaking, you're casting a vote for being a confident person. When you learn a new skill that feels impossible at first, you're casting a vote for being a lifelong learner. Each of these uncomfortable actions sends a powerful message to your subconscious. This is who I am. I am the kind of person who shows up. I am the kind of person who can handle pressure. I am the kind of person who doesn't quit. The more votes you cast for this new identity, the more real it becomes. Conversely, when you choose comfort, you're also casting votes. A vote for someone who avoids risk. A vote for someone who gives up easily. A vote for someone who waits for permission. Your actions are constantly reinforcing who you believe you are. The most successful people in the world are masters of this. They don't wait to feel confident to act. They act their way into feeling confident. They build their identity brick by uncomfortable brick until they've constructed a fortress of self-belief that is unshakable. So what's the real cost of all this comfort? It's sneaky. Comfort doesn't ruin your life overnight. It delays it forever. This is perhaps the most dangerous aspect of the comfort zone. It's not a sudden catastrophe. It's a slow, silent thief that steals your future, one comfortable day at a time. Think about it. By choosing ease today, you're not just getting a little break. You are actively sacrificing the opportunity for growth that was available in that moment. You're pushing your potential a little further into the future. You say, I'll start the business next year. I'll learn that skill when I have more time. I'll get serious about my health on Monday. Each of these decisions feels small and harmless in the moment, but they add up. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. And one day you wake up and realize you're in the exact same place you were 5 years ago, wondering where the time went. The dreams you had are still just dreams, gathering dust on a shelf. Comfort is the drug of mediocrity. It gives you just enough pleasure to make you forget you're not moving forward. It's the endless scroll on social media instead of writing your book. It's the binge-watching session instead of working on your side hustle. It's the easy job that pays the bills but kills your soul. Successful people are intensely aware of this slow poison. They have a sense of urgency. They understand that time is their most valuable, non-renewable resource, and they refuse to trade it for the temporary relief of comfort. They know that the pain of discipline today is nothing compared to the pain of regret tomorrow. They choose the discomfort of action now, so they can enjoy the fruits of their success for the rest of their lives. So, the real difference between those who achieve great things and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or resources. It's their relationship with comfort. Successful people aren't superhuman. They've just learned to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. They see discomfort not as a threat, but as a compass pointing them toward growth. So look at your own life. Where are you choosing comfort over progress? What hard conversation are you avoiding? What difficult project are you putting off? Your greatest life isn't found in a place of safety and ease. It's waiting for you just on the other side of that uncomfortable feeling you've been trying to avoid. The only question is, are you willing to step out and meet it? Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content on building a stronger mindset. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one uncomfortable thing you recommitted to doing this week? See you in the next one.